Hey, May May. How are you, darling? All right. So, I want to do an update on the Daniel Callahan case. I'll show you what this guy looks like and what he admitted to doing. This is WWLT. I'm just going to show you a little, hey, DJ, just a little clip of him saying that he committed the crimes. Dang, Flies is in the house already. Good to see you, Flies. All right, this is what he said.
On Lexapro, sober, no drugs in my system, I did.
He did it. He did it. He admitted to doing it. He's a disgusting human being. Now, unfortunately, he took a plea. He took a plea deal to save his life. To save his life. This guy is freaking disgusting. Disgusting. Now, I'll kind of give you the rundown on the case. I have an extensive live that I did, and I went through the whole timeline of the case and everything else. So, okay, let me see if I can start this out right. What he did was went to a ex-girlfriend's house. Her name was Callie Brunette, and I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, Brunette. I'm sorry. Hey, Minnie Pearl. Hey, the mouse. Damn, you girls are in today. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so there's a lot to this. So what he did was he started out now it's hard to explain it because he was charged federally. Now, on the federal charges, hold on, I do have them all pulled up here somewhere. It was kidnapping, taking a child across state line, and red rumming a child. So the federal charges were for kidnapping and red rum. Throughout this case, they found what they believed to be signs of human trafficking where he had taken the girls after unaliving their mother. So that is another aspect of the Daniel Callahan case. So the U.S. Marshals in Mississippi notified Tangipahoa Parish in Louisiana that they had arrested Daniel Callahan in Mississippi. He was literally going around trying to get into people's houses. After they caught him and arrested him, he led them to a location where, and I got to say, trigger warning, 4-year-old Aaron and 6-year-old Jaylee was found. He and his accomplice, her last name is Cox. I'll have to see what her first name is, had unalived the 4-year-old. Okay? The 6-year-old was found in a vehicle just feet away from her little 4-year-old sister. She was taken for treatment to a hospital and her family, her grandparents, did come and get her. So basically, he took the kids to a wooded area. One survived. He was said to have going to use the 6-year-old as a sex slave. So Callie Brunette lost her life. He took her 2 daughters, took them across state line, unalived one of them, and was going to keep the 6-year-old for absolute nefarious reasons. So when they got to the area and they found the 6-year-old, what they found in that area was signs that were recognized by law enforcement as a place where human trafficking was taking place. They said they seen cages, small cages. And I did inquire about the trafficking investigation, so we'll talk about that too. Oh, thank you, Minnie Pearl. We love having you here, girl. We do. Okay. So that was another investigation that was open due to this case. Now, Callie Brunette's father reported her missing on a Wednesday after she hadn't returned home. They had spoke the day before on Tuesday afternoon. They considered it to be a domestic dispute at the time when he actually unalived the mother and the 4-year-old daughter. So, in the human trafficking aspect of it, investigators found evidence such as animal cages, wired enclosures in a wooded area where the 6-year-old little girl was found. Federal documents also revealed Callahan intended to keep one of the young victims, 6 years old, as a sex slave. So the investigators in Jackson, Mississippi are the ones who found the cages and the wired enclosures, etc. Now, like I said, he had been trying to break into people's homes in the area. That is the only reason that they caught him. The only reason. But with the location showing signs of being used for human trafficking, a whole nother investigation was open, like I said. So that is basically, they believed that he had intended to use the 6-year-old kind of a trafficking motive. So the investigation occurred in the context of the other brutal crimes committed by Callahan and his accomplice, Victoria Cox. These include the unaliving of Callie Brunette in Louisiana and the unaliving of a 4-year-old girl named Erin in Mississippi. So that's why I was trying to inquire what exactly, because it's two different states that this occurred, Louisiana and Mississippi. So that's what the federal charges were for kidnapping and unaliving mom and the 4-year-old daughter. So what he did was he at first tried to make out he was cray-cray. Well, that didn't work out for him. They said he was mentally capable of standing trial. He knew that these federal charges were going to put him on death row. So he pled guilty. Now, and I get angry when these monsters are even allowed to take a plea, right? The family was okay with it, and I don't know the family personally, but Jaylee was 6 years old. She was traumatized. And to have to go through a trial, what does that do? It victimizes the victim all over again. All over again. So they were absolutely fine with him taking the guilty plea. Now he will go in he does have charges in Louisiana that after he serves whatever time he's going to get federally, he will be facing charges in Mississippi and Louisiana. I mean, this guy's a fruitcake. A fruitcake. Now, this Victoria Cox, hold on, I've got a picture of her somewhere. Let me see. I got one from Facebook of her. Victoria Cox allegedly lived down the street from Callie Brunette. She knew them. She goes in December. Because she definitely has pled not guilty. This guy has criminal charges from years back. I had his charges pulled up a minute ago. Let me get out of some of these. Okay. The Louisiana charges are first-degree red rum and aggravated kidnapping of a child. And then in Mississippi, it's capital red rum and sexual battery. So if he is getting a life sentence, why would they think he would ever get out of jail to serve his time in Louisiana and Mississippi? This guy is a piece of freaking work, you guys. Here, let's pop over. I'm going to show you this news report. Here we go. Let's listen to this real quick.
Exchange for his plea, he will not face the death penalty. That's off the table. Callie Brunette's family was in court today as Daniel Callahan pleaded guilty to those new federal charges. Last week, a grand jury indicted Callahan on multiple charges. Those charges
totally different now, doesn't he? And what is interesting about this also, his father had also unalived a woman. His father, he said he wanted to be just like his dad. And if you're real interested in this case, I mean, please go back, and in my live somewhere, I did a extensive live on this case. Oh, did you, May May? Daryl Brooke, change appearance. Yeah, definitely appearance change, isn't it? Yeah, that 11-year-old little girl, that is the most horrible thing. That is just horrible.
Charges were kidnapping resulting in death and transporting a minor across state lines for criminal sexual activity.
Now, here's a picture of Callie and her 4-year-old daughter. Okay. And I can see where the family wants to protect the 6-year-old little girl. Absolutely. Oh, good, May. I'm glad Ashley did. I am glad Ashley Banfield did a video. Good on Ashley.
In court today, attorneys read through a heap of evidence. Federal prosecutors describe how they say Callahan killed 35-year-old Callie Brunette in her Loranger home in June of last year. They say he stabbed her around 50 times before kidnapping her daughters, driving them across state lines, and killing the youngest, 4-year-old Erin.
And I talked about this before. There's no way he did these crimes without these little girls seeing what he was doing to their mother. Absolutely, I don't see how you could do that to someone that many times and two little girls not see it or hear it.
Now, why exactly the plea agreement was introduced isn't completely clear, but both Judge Afric and defense attorney Carrie Kusha thanked Brunette's family for helping them come to a solution.
And I'm sure that's what it was. I'm sure that's what it was. I'm sure that, you know, it the family didn't want to put them through that anymore. It is so sad. But I hope he never gets out. I hope that Victoria Cox is also charged. I hope she gets time. Just sad. Very sad. Because he had been in trouble all the way back to 2008. He had already been arrested 8 times, various felony crimes, burglary, theft, aggravated battery, simple burglary, and simple assault. 2009, he pled guilty to simple burglary. He was sentenced to 12 years in jail, but was suspended as long as he followed probation. 2014, he violated his probation, ordered to serve 5 years of his original sentence, and he received drug rehabilitation treatment while in jail. If he had served his entire 5 years, he would have been released in 2019. So I wish nothing but the best for the Brunette family, and I can absolutely understand why they would go ahead and allow this guy to plea. I don't know if I'd want my 6-year-old granddaughter having to get up and testify to what these monsters did to her. I can see this one. Some of the other pleas that people have been allowed to take, no. I don't know how that freaking happened, but ran his SUV through the parade. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He was wild. He was in court just flipping around. Okay. Now, we're going to hop over to the Emmanuel Harrow case. So, Dad has come out. Oh, we's been a member for 15 months. Woo woo, girl. Thank you. Thank you, Wee. Yeah, I mean, she's just a little girl. She's just a little girl. All right, we're going to pop over to the Emmanuel Harrow case. Now, this is my opinion. His daddy's talking and mama's talking only because they want money. Now, from my understanding, the bond has been set at $1 million a piece. But he's hoping that all you YouTubers come together, raise some money. Maybe you'll get the first interview from Mama when she's out of jail. Go ahead, keyboard warriors. Do your thing. They're about done with YouTubers. Why y'all gotta ruin it for everybody else? I don't know. I'm just asking. I mean, they are searching for him, and I do hope they find him. Okay, so, he's saying jail Jesus is with him in jail. Now, Mom said that Emmanuel was kidnapped. The dude slapped her around, knocked her out. She got up, and the baby was gone. He declared his wife innocent and said God was on their side. We will talk about his previous charges. Mom is actually, well, wait, are they both? Jake and his wife were formally charged by Riverside County, Red Rum, and filing a false police report in connection with Emmanuel's disappearance. Like I said, a Big Five sporting goods store, stranger knocked her out, took the baby. She was changing his diaper. Makes no sense, right? Now, law enforcement, well, I don't think she blamed a Mexican lady. I think she just said they said hola, May. I could be wrong, though. Maybe she changed it. They do believe that they could have unalived him as early as August 5th. As early as August 5th, you guys. But I can tell you right now, in my opinion, Jake and Rebecca are playing freaking games. They're playing games. Of course, she's not going to change her story. So, even though Jake's attorney advised him to avoid the press, he just had to talk about it. He had to talk about it. Now, I'm sure you guys all seen Brian Nenton talking about they put a undercover prisoner in the cell with this guy, right? And, lo and behold, Jake meets a stranger and they jail bond together. And he tells the dude that, yes, he did unalive Emmanuel. I've heard something about he said he rolled over on her or something. Freaking weird. Now, let's talk about his felony conviction for willful child cruelty. Now, that stemmed from 2018. And at the time, he was married to another woman. I wonder how many of those children, is he the father to all of those kids? I don't know. I'm just asking. Okay. So at that time, he said he accidentally dropped his daughter, Carolina, on a sink divider while giving her a bath when she was 10 weeks old. The mother rushed her to the hospital. Later that night, they found skull fracture, fractured ribs, and her little brain was hemorrhaging. Evidence of other injuries that were healing. But he says, no. He said, I wanted to take the case to trial, but I couldn't afford it. What do you mean you couldn't afford it? If a case goes to trial, I think that they give you lawyers. So what do you mean you couldn't afford it? I don't believe that. Not a freaking all. I don't believe that. Believe it. Okay, so he said that his 2023 guilty plea was a financial decision because the judge told him no one would believe his side of the story. Do you guys hear a judge saying, I wouldn't take it to trial, I would plead guilty because no one's going to believe your side of the story? I don't know if a judge said that. I'm not going to say that the judge said that. So somehow they magically waved their little magic wands in front of his face and convinced him to take the damn plea. Are you kidding me? He said, I was sick of court. The judge knew I didn't do it. They railroaded me. I was the fall guy. You are so full of shit, Jack Harrow. Or Jake Harrow. Sorry, you look like a jackass to me. How about that? So, okay. This was the bad thing, though. Jake received a suspended 4-year sentence, 180 days in sheriff's work release program, and ordered to attend child abuse treatment. Why? Why, Mr. Judge? Why? He ruined that little girl's life. He ruined her life. That baby is disabled now. He told reporters that his wife, who is being held at Robert Presley Detention Center in Riverside, is innocent. The media is tearing her apart. She's a beautiful woman. She loves her children. And from my understanding, she's getting ready to have another baby. But mom says, no, he got kidnapped. Now listen to this. Listen to this. He is hoping that enough money can be raised, usually around 10% of the bail, that she can be released from custody until the trial. Have they got a Cash App yet? I'm just wondering. God is with us. God is with everybody. I will say that. I know I talk about jail Jesus a lot, but God is with everybody. I will say that. The allegations are horrendous. So, of course, people are going to be riled up. What a piece of crap. So, like I said, allegedly he told an undercover informant posing as a fellow inmate that he put Emmanuel's body in a trash can at the couple's Cabazon residence. Now, let me tell you guys something. If that story was true, how many individuals that are not law enforcement were poking around that area? Right? Poking around, finding all kinds of things for law enforcement. Okay, so he was with investigators who were searching for Emmanuel's remains, but he wasn't found. Emmanuel wasn't found. But law enforcement, they are pretty strong on the idea of where his remains are located. Jake and Rebecca are being held on $1 million bail. They are to appear in court next week. Wow. Wowsy wow. I think, yeah. I think that this is just my opinion though. I think something happened. Uh, you know, they believe that because he made a statement also that, something about long term abuse. Well, I truly think something happened. And I think that they concocted the story of her going and acting like that, you know, she got knocked out. I have a feeling um, that he probably gave her the black eye. That's just my assumption on it. For real. Yeah. Well, there were people all over the place. I don't but that's just me. I know people need content and stuff like that, but hang on, y'all. So, hold on. I gotta fix my heating pad. I got my heating pad on my back. I was running around today. I needed a break. That is why I did this live. I needed a break. For sure. Okay, so let's hop over to another woot woot. Mr. Shell, Mr. Ernie Shell. Now, Ernie, we knew that you wasn't telling us the truth about your little hospital stay and the wreck and what happened, all right? You've been busted. You've been called out. For real. So stop it. I don't know if he's still running or not. I don't. But dude, you know. I mean, personally, I didn't believe your story, but I don't mind letting you tell it over here. If you want to come up on panel and talk about it, not saying I believed it. But then again, it is Ernie. Ernie is a storyteller. I told y'all he embellishes things. And my oh my, did he embellish things? He sure did. But how in the heck, when you got a broken pelvis and a broken leg, you just booked out of that hospital awful quick? Did they give you one of them motorized scooters? Were you on one of those motorized scooters? Funny. Funny, funny. All right, that's what's going on with Ernie. There's a channel called Ghost, and he showed all the paperwork. So if you guys are interested, feel free to go over there and listen to it. For sure. For sure, for sure. All right, what else do I got? Not much else. Oh shit. Hold on a second. Yeah, he does, doesn't he, Flies? Okay, sorry. Oh, there you go. Fly's dropping the link. Ernie's not gonna fly right. Ernie sabotages himself. Hey, H. Ernie sabotages himself or something. I don't know why. I don't, things that he can take care of quite easily. He's got to make it hard on himself for some reason. So that's right, Poppy. Believe nothing you hear and half of what you see. Absolutely. I do. Hell, half the time I don't believe what even less than half of what I see. For sure. So, I mean, either way, Ernie's going to jail. Okay? He needs jail. Jesus. I'm at 199. Are you sure, H? Are you sure about that, buddy? I never look. Oh, I am. Dang. Thank you, H. Thank you for letting me know. Well, I only need one to make it to 2, and that'll be next year sometime, I'm sure. For real. I mean, shit is crazy on YouTube. Shit is crazy. I just get fed up with it. I mean, and people be snitching on each other, and then they want to act like I'm a snitch. I am not a snitch. For real. So, there's so much I could say. Should I say it? Should I say it? I mean, not really, because most of it I don't give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't. They can say what they want because I know me. And I will never be like them. Very important. Very important. Oh, yeah, let's pull up the snake. I'm a snake. I'm a snaky snake. I'm just a little sneaky old snake. Why, you know what gets me? Why do fucking people call me old all the time? I mean, come on now. What the fuck? Why y'all gotta call me old? For real. Oh, wait. That's my clippity clips. We don't need the clippity clips. We need to watch later. Watch it later. The thing about it is, the reason that I don't repeat things that are being said to me is because most of the people that's talking shit about other people, the other people already know they're talking shit. And they want you to say something and fall down in this hole with them that they dug for themselves. They all call me old Poppy. They do. They sure do. For real. Let me tell you something. The scallywags have said the worst fucking shit about me. Nothing that they can ever say about me is gonna fucking bother me. Because they're scallywags. Here, Poppy, this is for you, girl. I'm a snake. I'm a snaky snake. I'm a snaky snake. Here you go, Poppy. Just for you, girl. Here you go.
Snake. I'm a snake. I'm a snake. I'm a snake. I'm a slithery little sneaky snake. I'm so slithery and sneaky because I'm a snake.
Thanks, Jody. I will wear that proudly. For sure. For fucking real. I tell people not to tell my secrets because I will tell everyone I know. I know that's the way it is, isn't it, May May? If somebody tells you not to tell something, they're telling everybody else. Oh, yes, I like that, Poppy. Would rather be old and wise than young and stupid. For fucking real. For real. That's like, oh, hey, I'm going to tell you this. Hey, what if you told this person? And it's like, what do you fucking tell them? You're the one talking shit. You are the one talking shit. Let me tell you something. You know, I could do a list of people that other people talk shit about. And I know one person, that fucking list is long. Long. I'm telling you, fucking long. I mean, for real. I don't even know none of them. And the list is long. It's a game they play on fucking YouTube. It's exactly what it is. They like to play these little games. I mean, gives them content. You know, fighting with each other. You know, that's the way they are. But personally, I don't give a fuck about a lot of people. I really don't. Now, not my subs and stuff. I do care about you guys. But some of them people I don't give a shit about. That's it. That's a good word, May. Stupid tubers. For real. I mean, it's like, whatever. Whatever. But that's the way they get you. It's because they keep telling you shit. Okay? They tell you shit. And me personally, I'm like, I don't know them fucking people. Well, here, let me send you 1,000 texts showing you these people. And I'm like, I don't need fucking text. And no, I'm not talking about you, Mama Bear. I mean, for real. Gonna fuck with the wrong person one day. I ain't got time to play tiddlywinks. I don't have the time. For real. Fucking dumb fucks. There's more important things in the world. Did you guys know that a 23-year-old went into a church and unalived 2 children and wounded like 17? Yeah, half of it is fakes. Yeah. Some friends of mine and I busted a child groomer on here, and a bigger channel told us to get him to work with us and then share the monetization. What? What, DJ? What? Wow. That's crazy. Your work on YouTube is your work on YouTube, no matter what anybody says. And it should be respected. It should be fucking respected. Yes. Let me see if I can pull it up. Two children unalived and 17 people injured in a shooting at a Minneapolis Catholic school mass. Who does that? Who does that? Damn Okay. It's sad. A shooter fired through the windows of a church in Minneapolis Wednesday, unaliving 2 children. 14 other children and 3 elderly parishioners were wounded while marking the first week of class at Annunciation Catholic School. The shooter, who's now unalive, was identified as 23-year-old Robin Westman. Westman shared a manifesto on social media that is being investigated. He graduated from the school in 2017. Wow. See, that's real life shit. Yeah, I've been reading about it. I hadn't really watched it on TV. I'm really more of a reader. I mean, I try to, if I'm researching something and there's links to YouTube on it and stuff, I'll play them because I know people do like to have the, you know, the videos and different things like that. But I try to pull up 2 or 3 different articles and compare them and seeing if, you know, the same information is coming out or not. But this is something I want people to understand. I have many different people come over to my channel, hang out in my chat, from all kinds of different communities. It's weird because when that happens, you know, some people get shitty about it. They're like, why you let that person up there? Well, okay. You may have history with this person. You know, you guys may be tussling around. And, but what's that got to do with me? Your phone talks to you if you ask it to. I wonder if my phone would talk to me. Let's see. Phone, would you talk to me? I'm lonely. Fucking nothing, May May. Are you fibbing? Okay, let's see. How do you say ass wipes in English? Nothing. Are you kidding? Oh, thanks, Flies. That's nice. Flies don't care. I don't care. My problem is, and I have found that on YouTube, this is a big problem for people when you try to humanize some of these people. You cannot humanize these people. You can't. You can't, you know, see them in bad places and be like, why are you doing that? Or why are you saying that? They always twist and turn shit around. It doesn't matter. So that is my downfall. It really is. Because I always try to humanize people. And even when they do or say dumb shit, you know, I'm like, you know, but no, that ain't happening no motherfucking more. I can tell you that. That is totally not how I meant that. How did you mean it? I, for one, never care who wanted to support your channel or be on your panel. Well, how did what did you mean then? What did you mean by that then? How was I supposed to take it? Now I'm lost. Somebody needs to throw that rope. Pull me back in the galaxy. I am lost. You'll have to say how you meant it. My phone is a dumb phone, not a smartphone. Well, mine too, Poppy. My phone must be pretty stupid. So this young 23-year-old, I'm wondering, okay. The shooter, Robin Westman, released a manifesto on YouTube. It showed him at the scene and included some disturbing writings. The content has been taken down with the assistance of the FBI and now remains under active review by investigators. Okay. Wow, how sad is this? How sad is it? He allegedly used a legally purchased rifle, shotgun, and pistol to carry out the attack. He is believed to have acted alone. Wow. He had no prior criminal history. He took his own life in the rear of the church. Wow. That's a little nuts, isn't it? I mean, everyone is welcome here and the support is appreciated. I don't care how I feel or the rest of YouTube about the person. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the way I feel too. Nicely put. Nicely put there, flies on the coleslaw. Hey, you know me, I get lonely over here. Anybody who wants to come up and have a conversation, I will just let them talk. I do. I'm like, talk all you want to. I'll even drop the link. Anybody want to come up and tell me about your problems? There it is. Because let me tell you, there are more problems. I am, May. Thank you. Old. May, I'm old and crazy. Okay? I'm old and fucking crazy. For sure. Oh, I had to go to the doctor today, you guys. It sucked. It sucked. I mean, my doctor's really nice, but I don't like going to the doctor. Usually every time I go to the doctor, I get sick. Then I got to go back because I got sick when I went to the doctor. For real. For real, for real. Ernie Shell's going to jail. He will find jail, Jesus. He will find jail, Jesus. Ernie Shell is going to jail. I would think that after the wreck, Ernie would know he's such a mess. He needs jail, Jesus. He needs jail, Jesus. He didn't suck that way, May. If he's doing that, I ain't seeing it. I'm not watching. Oh, I am not watching the guy do that. I can tell you that right now, May. For real. Yep. Yeah, we need a song for Ernie. No, wait, Mr. Nobody's got a song out about Ernie. Mr. Nobody, make a song where Ernie finds jail, Jesus. Ernie Shell's going to jail. He'll find jail, Jesus. He'll find jail, Jesus. Ernie Shell is going to jail. He'll get his medication. He'll get his medication. He'll be working out. And him and Bandit TV will come together. Hey, just forget about it. Oh, I gotta find that. I used to have the phone call between Bandit TV and Ernie when he was in jail. I kind of roasted it. It was a lot of fun. It really was. Bandit was like, Ernie had an accident. He's in the jail, and this is what's going on. How many, I wonder, Ernie's like a little sliver and snail, right? He kind of comes by you and he's like, hey, this is going on. And then he turns the corner and it's like, that really wasn't going on, but this is what was going on. And then he'll turn another corner and he's like, no, that didn't even happen. Okay, you all misunderstood. What is up with people saying you misunderstood? Okay, because what I don't understand, if somebody's telling you misunderstood, but then you're asking them, what did I misunderstand? And it's fucking crickets, let me tell you, no, you don't. Okay. If somebody can't tell you where you misunderstood something, you didn't misunderstand it to start with. Okay. That's me anyway. For sure. For sure. I mean, that's like me giving freaking Andrew hell yesterday. Lord have mercy. Don't say to anybody, dude, did you ask to use my content? Rawr, rawr, you nasty bitch. How dare you? Rawr, 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 rawr. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. For real. What's idiot spelled backward? Titty-I? Titty-O? Titty-O? Oh, I got too much to say about that. For real. For all of them. For all of them who thinks they're playing, remain calm. You're fucking not. Y'all sit over there and do your little content with each other. Stody? Oh, that's with an S on the end. Stody. Stody Scallywags. May had a word the other day. I forgot what it was. May had a good name. Just forget about it. Oh me, oh my. What's interesting is you talk with somebody on the phone and they act like they're talking to 3 or 4 different people, like you don't fucking know it. I fucking knew that shit. Ain't nobody hiding that shit. But do they not think that maybe maybe got somebody on my end on the phone? I don't know. I'm just asking. I don't do 3-way phone calls. I'm not into it. Oh, that is so sweet. Just forget about it. I really don't want the worst for people. Me neither. Ernie never learned real love. He's trying to create something with no understanding how things really are. I don't think Ernie's a bad guy. He needs guidance. That is so sweet. Just forget about it. Okay. Ernie Shell, maybe in jail, you'll find someone to give you hugs and love. Ernie Shell, we wish you well, even though we can tell when you're lying through your teeth. Oh, Ernie Shell is going to jail. He's going to find jail Jesus. I'm not going to get that out of my fucking head all day. We do wish you well, Ernie. We do. I don't wish bad upon Ernie. I don't. Are you kidding? He is the best content in the world. He is. Where is Ernie, by the way? Where is he? I know that he's going to come on YouTube somewhere. Okay? He will. He's going to have to. A conference call. Absolutely, May May. Right here in my office, sitting at my desk. Conference call. For real. Yeah, that's pretty deep. Oh, I should have added that in too. Ernie Shell needs love and hugs because one day he'll be governor. He needs to get that money to take care of flies because she undercover loves Ernie Shell. Governor, governor, where you going to, governor? I don't talk to you like you're gay. I do not. Stop it. I do not. I beg to differ, mister. What? I know your name is Mr. A. I don't talk to you like you're gay. Hey, that rhymes. Flies don't need your money, governor. She said she don't want your money. She don't want your money. She don't want your love. Maybe she'll send you some honey buns. Oh, how did this conversation turn into this? What's up, JW? Thinking Ernie needs guidance. Do they realize how long Ernie's been doing this? Way before YouTube. He was doing it on the Facebook. Oh, hey, thanks, H. I'm just messing around. I am just messing around. You might make biscuits and gravy for supper. Ew, Ernie loves biscuits and gravy. Well, you would send him a honey bun, wouldn't you, Flies? You're that type of girl. You know you love Ernie. Funny, funny. Ernie is not the thought I want in my already broken head before. I agree, May May. It's hard to get Ernie off your brain. I know. You got a game tonight? Well, I wish you luck. That was like, who was it? I can't remember. When I was, and I felt really bad because I was spelling out idiot. And they were like, I'm not dumb. You don't have to spell idiot for me. That was funny. But I felt bad about it. He doesn't know real love. I agree. I mean, yeah. No, the other inmates will already be passing around his honey bun. Oh, Lordy. Yep, too much information. TMI. TMI. All right, well, no honey buns for you, Ernie. Only biscuits and gravy. You know, the thing about it is, you're absolutely right. There's no way a lot of us could even live the type of life that Ernie's lived, for sure. And I know I joke and laugh about him all the time over here, because, you know, he is, everybody knows that he elaborates stories and, you know, he's kind of a pathological liar. And I mean, we all know that. But that don't mean you got to treat him like dog doo-doo, you know? You don't have to treat him like a dog doo-doo. Because if you do, you'll get it on your shoe. Governor knows what he's doing. Here we go. I'm going to make a song about it. Seriously. Governor knows what he's doing. He's a great rage baiter on the tubes, on the tubes, on the tubes. He can make you mad in the blink of an eye and smile the whole time because Ernie Shell is going to jail. He has jail Jesus. He has jail Jesus. I traveled a lot too, May. I really did. For sure. I did. Yeah, lost in life. I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. Oh, Flies, we could have dedicated that song to Ernie. I know it's too late to say that I was so wrong. I forgot that was a song. I don't know. I'm going to have to write a song, I guess. I don't know. I don't know about that. Just forget about it. I can understand that if you didn't have your parents, you know, you might have went in a different direction or whatever. I totally get that. I think I turned out all right, and I really didn't have, I mean, I had my parents, but I didn't have my parents, if that makes sense. Yeah, he's happy. Things are going great for him. Well, this is my opinion. This is my opinion because Ernie, when he went to jail this last time, he needed to go to jail. He really did. He needed to be somewhere where he was getting his medications, he was getting healthy, 3 hots in a cot. He really needed that. And that's my opinion. Your parents divorced when you were 8. Oh gosh, it's been so long ago. I couldn't exactly give a year when my parents divorced. I don't remember a lot about my parents being together. I remember a lot of DV. A lot of DV. A lot of fighting. Freaking a bowl of gravy being thrown at the wall. And it's sad. What I think is sad because throughout my life, I don't remember good times. And that's sad for me that I don't really remember good times. Wait almost 55 years and find out your daddy ain't your daddy and mom ain't talking. Yeah. My father, when I was 10. Wow, just forget about it. I am sorry to hear that. That is so sad. Ernie knows how I feel. He knows I will call him and troll him. I will not continuously bash him. It does nothing to help people see what he is really doing. Let me say this, though, Flies, in defense of people who are showing Ernie Shell for what Ernie Shell is. It's pretty fucking interesting. And you guys Flies dropped the link to Ghost. I believe his name is just Ghost. But if you guys want to see the accident report and stuff, he definitely has it over there. For sure. And I do not think that Ernie's employer is going to pay for that accident, Ernie. I bet he has some problems with his insurance company. For real. Yeah. No, I get it. Oh, evil ghost. I'm sorry. I get confused because, like, I've said this 100 times. I just don't know those people, and I hear somebody mention ghost, and I get them confused. But evil ghost. You lost your mom at 18, my dad at 40. I lost my dad in 2021. No, it might have been December 2022. People don't know who they talking to. I am too grown. Well, that's the thing too. Just forget about it. You have to learn, even when you're a child, your parents are going through a divorce. Um, you have to start adulting at a very young age. At a very young age. And a lot of us have been through some horrific childhoods. Now, as I always say, what I went through in my life, I'm not going to sit and look at someone who has been through, you know, trauma in their lives and say, oh no, what you went through is nothing like what I went through. I will never do that. I do not believe in prioritizing victims. I just don't, because there are people who have gone through a lot more than I ever went through in my life, for sure. Lost Kentucky. What? Okay. I think what I'm waiting for is the dash cam footage. That's what I want to see, the dash cam footage. I mean, there's nothing wrong. It'd be interesting to see the, Foyas from Kentucky, but he's got a warrant out in Kentucky. So we already know that. Teachers had to apologize to me when they crossed the line. I wasn't someone you can tell fairy tales. Yeah, I get it. Just forget about it. I totally get it. Why did you say, do you want to see my dad? I don't know why he said that. Why not? Why wouldn't they be public available? The trial in Arkansas doesn't have anything to do with what happened in Kentucky. And he's supposed to go to court in September, right? Yeah. Yeah, that dash cam footage is going to show us a lot. But I got it when he said, like, I had adrenaline. I bet he did have a lot of adrenaline. The dash cam footing from Arkansas? Maybe I'm just confusing myself. I don't know. Because you're saying that channel. I don't even know that channel. Do Yeah, I've never even heard of that channel. Oh, they have the hearing up there. Why do they have August 23rd, 2025. Was it Ernie or was it not? Is that when we were messing around and saying that that it sounded like Ernie? I thought Lisa Kay was the only one who said something about that. I really didn't think that was a big deal at all. I don't know why they made that a big deal. It was sent to Arkansas from the owner of the van. That's who sent it to Arkansas. So, yeah, after he goes to court in Arkansas, yeah, you can probably get it. But I can't believe people made a big deal of us joking around when that troll come up. Well, actually, they didn't come up on panel. I left them backstage and got off of my live. Why was that such a big deal? For real, why was that such a big deal? I don't understand that. Lisa Kay made it a big deal. Lisa Kay made it a big deal. Ernie's not dumb, you guys. Ernie's not dumb. Like I said, Ernie sabotages his own life for some reason. And I don't understand that. Yeah, Lisa knew who it was. For real. That was weird to me. That was weird to me. But I'm telling you, when they first come up for just a second, I started laughing, and I'm the one who said something about Ernie. I'm the one who said something about Ernie. And we were all just, yeah, that was my thing. I was like, Lisa, why are you making a big deal about something that happened on my channel? And really, I really didn't care who it was. But Lisa, you went right to his page, right? You went right to the guy's page, right? Or girl, I don't know. But you knew exactly who they were. How did that magically happen, Lisa? Inquiring minds want to know. Because guess what? That person was not in my chat. That person was not in my chat. And you spent your investigative time to go try to find a channel that had that name. That was weird to me. That was weird. A lad that put his hand in a fountain to wet his friends and got elected. No. No way, May. That's crazy. Yeah. Oh, wow, May. That is wild. That's crazy. That is crazy. Crazy. Yeah, definitely. If someone's being electrocuted, you don't want to reach in and grab them because you'll get electrocuted too. That's kind of like YouTube. If somebody's being electrocuted on YouTube, you don't want to reach in to try to help them out because guess what? You're going to get electrocuted and then you're going to be the one to blame for the electrocution to start with. I'm just saying. That's the way it is. That is the way it is. For sure. For sure, for sure. Yeah, we're all good in the hood over here. For real. My thing is, I don't say anything, but if people ask me the right questions, I'm not going to lie about it. I've always said that. If people were to ask me the right questions, they would get a truthful answer. But nobody does it. Nobody does it. But that's okay. Once you learn YouTube, you learn the little games that they play, you know, the talking shit about each other behind the scenes, putting it out, this public fight, and behind the scenes, they're patting each other on the back. I've seen it many, many times. And actually, I kind of just think I saw it yesterday on my live that I did. Not the first one, the second one. For sure. No doubt about it. Happened right in front of my eyes. I'm like, I see ya. I see ya. Too much to say and ain't got the time. Yep. But yeah, Lisa made a freaking post on it. Oh my God. That wasn't Ernie on Remain Calms. It was this person. I didn't give a fuck. I really didn't give a fuck. But I guess thanks for caring. I don't know. I mean, I don't think Ernie was in town. But then again, Ernie can come up on people's panels from anywhere. For sure. But I guess my question is whether it was him or not, why was it a thing? I don't know. Hey, Wisconsin mama. Why was it a thing? What are you doing, crazy chicken lady? What are you doing, lady? I seen Gypsy was live, but I can't hardly watch Gypsy. I get car sick. Gypsy, I get car sick, damn it. Oh, you're at the doctor? You want me to sing a song for the doctor? Doctor, doctor, crazy chicken lady's coming to see you, and she really does have chickens, but you can call her CCL for short. Please what, Clint? What are you pleasing me about, Clint? Don't come in and say please. Please what? What do you want, Clint? What? What, Clint? What do you need, Clint? Clint the troll has come to see us. I know you're a troll. I do. Bet money on it. What do you want? You want me to say your name nice? Is that why you came in? You need attention? Clint Bailey in the house, everybody. Give him a round of applause. I don't know what Clint's on about, May. I don't know. No, he hasn't said anything yet. Or she hasn't. I don't have a clue. Yeah, let's go ahead and go ahead and get rid of them. Go ahead and get rid of them. Ain't got time today, Clint. Sounds like something rapper would say. Somebody else said that too. Yeah. Bye, Clint. Bye, Clint. See you later, Clint. Later, Clitty. I mean, people come in, they act like that. I don't know they're trolls. Crazy chicken lady. Are you telling me that you know Clit? Do you know Clit personally? I want to know. Or are you just praying for Clit? That sounded bad, did it? Bye, Clit. Later, Clit. Maybe we can introduce you to Ernie Shell. Ernie Shell would love to know you, Clit. That's so funny. Clit be gone. Oh, it's Clint with a T or an N. Oh my God, Clint. I apologize. I was calling you Clit. How could I do that? Shame on me. That's so funny. I've had better trolls than that in here. I love a good troll, but if you're going to troll me, at least be fucking funny for real. I mean, don't come in under Clit either. We don't need clits or vajayjays or penises or none of that shit, okay? For real. I mean, Jesus, take the wheel. We're all grown-ass adults. We know what Peters look like, okay? Clint trim the bush. Oh, that is funny. That is funny. Well, you know, if Lips comes in trolling, don't worry about it. You can always tell it's her because she immediately either starts talking about her neighbor or she starts talking about Rosie or she starts talking about Nicolina. So you only have to give her a couple minutes. You know, if she's trolling, you only got to give her a couple minutes because, you know, you can always see when it's her. And Andrew's like that too. Andrew comes in trolling. Oh my God. You know, within 2 seconds, it's him. For real. And somebody else, I know who they are because they immediately say, Lips has herpes. And I know who they are too. Oh, thank you, Mr. A. Sniper from the side. My Moroccan sniper. I told everybody, if you're going to know a sniper, know one from Morocco. I always said that. For real. For real, for real. She has met Santa. She showed us her Christmas tree. Oh, I love having fun like this. I do. People are just so weird sometimes. Weirdos. I don't know. I think some people think that, you know, I haven't been around. I've been around, let me tell you. And I ain't been hoeing around. I watch people. I do. That's my thing. Not in a stalky kind of way. I'm not into stalking people for real. I'm not a stalker. I could really, you know, care less what's going on. I have no desire to know what's going on. A lot of times I do know what's going on, but, you know, some of it's just like petty shit. But I do love it to watch somebody having a good time. Moroccan people are known to be the Atlas lion Hercules spot. Wow, that is interesting. That is cool. I've always I've watched different geographic channels and stuff like that, and I always wanted to go to Morocco. I've always wanted to go there. Such a beautiful place. Hercules Cave is in Morocco. Well, if I could ever go to Morocco, I would go to Hercules Cave. I would. And if there was little ponds in Hercules Cave, I would drink some of that water. I would drink the Hercules Kool-Aid. I really would. Oh, I'm sure you have a lot of Americans living in Morocco. That's what they say, May May. She got the herpes. That's what they say. I do not know. No, I don't know if she does or not. I don't need to know. For real. For real, for real. Asian people, Jew and Christians. Well, I think a lot of, one thing, right? I remember there's a lot of wealthy Americans that they lived in LA and Hollywood and all them places, and they all took off to Greece. They went to Greece. Just his caves in Morocco, but his in my bed. Are you talking about Hercules, May May? That is true, DJ. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Except the herp. It goes everywhere you go. Everywhere you go. For sure. No doubt about it. Never had that problem. Never did. For real. Life is like a box of chocolate. He went to Greece. Yeah, he did. He booked. Now he's on the floor. May May. You guys had a different name then? You know what? I've never been to Vegas. I don't know that that is somewhere that I would want to go, to be honest. I'm not a gambler. Maybe to see a concert or, a lot of the artists, they end up doing, um, you know, they go to the casinos and they sing forever. They do their little shows. Kelly Clarkson's in Vegas right now, I think. Even Spain was Morocco till the France interfered. It's cool to see the rearview mirror. Is it? Did you guys know that Molly Go Lightly? And this is the truth. Y'all don't need to go tell her that Remain Calm's a bully. Like somebody ran and told Bullhorn Betty I was being a bully. And Betty was like, Miss Lister is the biggest bully on YouTube. I'm like, girl, did you really investigate my name? Did you really need to know my real name that you thought you were doxing me by putting it in a comment? She did call me Miss. I give her that. But yeah, she was like, Miss Lister is the biggest bully on YouTube. I was like, Betty, shut the fuck up. That's how I felt about that. I'm like, who the fuck went and snitched? What is up with you snitching people? Stop it. Stop it. While Betty had an order of protection on her. I got some clips on Betty. Let me see if I can find them. Oh, Betty, why did I think about you today? I don't know. Okay, run and tell her I'm a bully. Go tell her. I'm a bully. I'm a bully. I'm a big old badass bully. Bully, 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 bully. I've had this forever. She tried to, I got a couple on her. Let me find the good one, though. Let me find the good one. I'll tell you what I thought about her after I play this, though. I will find a clip just for her. Oh, right there's the clip I was looking for. I mean, it's way down in my clips. Let me see. Hold on. This is the one I always thought was amusing. All right, hold on. Get ready, my friends. Because Rock-A-Lot, I think she filed charges against Rock-A-Lot for this.
We have all our T's crossed and all of our dies audited.
All of your dies audited? All of your dies audited. Is she talking about DIES? Or she's talking about a dice? Okay, so you've got a dice, one that you roll while you're playing Yahtzee, and they want to audit? What's audit? Like OUTD? Definition. OUTD definition, not a word.
We have all our...
What do you mean, what kind of tree? Just are you identifying as a tree? May, don't tell people you got herpes all over your face. Bonsai tree, yes. Yes, love the bonsai tree. I do. All right, hold on. I got a couple other ones on Betty. I don't want to show you guys my clips. All my clips. All right, hold on. We need to pull up some. Let's pull up some hyenas. Maybe. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, listen.
Your family.
Oh, wait, it's commercial. Listen to this hyena. Yeah. I'm the pterodactyl. That's the hyena. Pterodactyl? I mean, fucking that's what I hear a lot on YouTube. I'm like, what the fuck are you saying? I don't understand. Look, he's even slobbering at the freaking mouth. Next time somebody comes up on my channel and starts bitching, I'm just gonna play that. That's what I'm gonna play. I'm gonna be like, are you talking hyena talk? Are you talking hyena talk? Well, anyhow, Betty, you know, I wasn't bullying you. I really wasn't. For real. Because, you know, this is what I thought. Let me find it. Hold on. Where is it? Where? Oh, sweetie, what do you want? You want to go outside? Oh, Hey, give me 1 minute. I want to let my cat out. Hyena. That wasn't a roar. That was a hyena. Oh, but Betty, you know what? When Candace was talking about this, I was like, is she talking about Betty? But, I don't think she was. I wasn't going to put that on you. Let me see if I can find it. Let me find it. Hold on. I want to find the right one. Forever and ever. Let's see if this is it. Hold on. I believe it's this one. Let's see.
Now my name's on here. What is it now?
Betty, my name was on your community page. What is it now?
What's your deal? Why are you going to call the police on my husband and TBI? Why? What is wrong with you?
Hey.
Yeah, you did. On your live. I heard it. Don't lie.
I sure did. I didn't call him on your husband. Let's get the facts
That's your little brother.
straight. Now,
first off, you have no reason to call TBI or FBI or law enforcement. You a snooty ass little bitch.
Oh, Betty, I thought she was talking to you, and I was like, no, she's not talking to sweet Betty. She wouldn't say these things about sweet Betty.
You don't say that to my face. Listen.
Yeah.
Where's your daughter at, Candace? That's all I want to know. Where's
really? What'd you do with her? What'd you do with her, Smiley?
Now I took Summer.
Now I said it's not about Summer, Smiley.
Oh no, it's not about Summer, Miss Daisy. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
No,
no, it's about you.
Oh wait.
You acting like a dumbass bitch, you know?
Oh, this happened a long time ago. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool, Mr. A. I bet it's beautiful.
I'm sorry, but you're not going to call TDI and FBI on my fucking husband.
Okay, wait, that's not it. Back to the damn hyena again. Hold on, you guys. Let me slow the hyena down. Ooh, you guys, that... When I did my live the other day and Nicolina come up, she was having technical problems. It sounded like a freaking demon was interrupting her. I'm serious, that's a heart attack. I ain't lying. Let me find it. Hold on. Holy guacamole. Oh, see, I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared for it. Let me find it now. I thought that was the one. I know y'all know which one I'm looking for. Which one are you looking for? Oh, I'm looking for this one.
Well, maybe a restraining order.
You're gonna run your dick licker all the time. You ain't got nothing better to do. You ain't got no content, bitch. That's why you run your dick licker.
Make me stop.
I should have sent this to who was she had the restraining order? Oh wait, I just had a brain infarct. I had a brain fart. Oh my God. I just laugh at her. I do. I just laugh at her. I'm like, what the fuck ever. Whatever. This is what I say. Oh no. I better watch out. I don't want to poopy on the sidewalk. A tree washer? What? A tree washer is slang for dick liquor? That is so funny. I found that. Funny, funny. I also have, and I haven't tried it out yet, but I have sounds. I have sounds. Hold on. There you go. Did you guys hear those? I have sounds. I have. Oh, here you go. We got another one here. Let's add it. Here you go. One more time. Boo. Oh, isn't that special? Y'all didn't know I had those, did you? I have them now. I have them. I forgot I had them. I got to start using them more. I need to use them more. No, somebody ran and told Betty I was kind of roasting her. I guess she got a little upset, you know, really. But then again, here we go. Here's a little song. Tiptoeing over your ego, baby, I quit. I'd rather be a bitch. Breaking my neck from turning my cheek. Killing with kindness only could me. If the truth means I'm a little too mean. Tried to fake us, but it didn't quite stick. I'd rather be a bitch. Yes. Maren Morris. Be a bitch. You go, girl. You be a bitch. For real. Oh my God. My clips are freaking crazy. Oh, Ernie grew me. This is one of my favorite. This is one of my Ernie grooming remain calm. I'm glad I got this, Ernie. That way, if you go to jail, I can play it and think about you.
I'm watching this and I'm
I got it on slow.
You're taking it apart. You're doing things that other creators have never done.
There, Ernie, I slowed you down.
And I'm actually like literally getting ready to put you on the wall.
Bitch, I'm glad you didn't put me on that fucking wall. You said you hit a wall. I don't think you hit a fucking wall, but I'm glad you didn't put me on the wall, for real. I don't want them people coming after me.
And like tell everybody to come watch your show and channel because you're taking it apart. You're doing like
I took apart you being on my channel, and believe me, Ernie, I know you wouldn't. That sounds kinky. Only you would think the governor sounds kinky.
So my question, I guess, is: do you have any sort of type of investigation skills or something? Because you're doing it just like what a private investigator would do.
No, I have an investigative license in reading the bullshit. That's what I got an investigative license on. This is Ernie. He slowed down. I slowed him down. He was going too fast. 90 miles an hour is too fast. We'll listen to him, speed it up, and you guys can decide. Do you like Ernie better slowed down or sped up?
You're taking all parts and you're working through it instead of just taking one part and running with it.
No, I don't run
You're
with it.
actually showing all the parts.
Yeah, I do
Which
try to
I'm
do that.
really impressed.
No,
and
you're
I'm
not.
not just saying that just to
Yeah, you
say
are.
that. I'm really impressed with that.
I bet you are, Ernie.
Well, I appreciate you saying.
Okay, we're going to listen to it, speed it up now. Let's speed it up. How many? You want to go all the way to 2? No, we'll do 1.5. Here's Ernie Shell at 1.5. The YouTube RC Remain Calm.
I'm watching this and I'm like, you're taking it apart. You're doing things that other creators have never done in this case.
Wait,
and
no, that don't work because that sounds like him. That's not fast enough. Faster, Ernie, faster.
actually like literally getting ready to put you on the wall and like tell everybody to come watch your show and channel because you're taking it apart. You're doing
That did sound kind of kinky. He said he was going to put me on the wall. I don't want you. I don't want on the wall. I swear I don't want on the fucking wall. Okay? I don't.
like, so my question, I guess, is: do you have any sort of type of investigation skills or something? Because you're doing it just like what a private investigator would do. You're taking all parts and you're working through it instead of just taking one part.
I'm making it worse. Why am I making it worse? Oh, you liked it slow.
Running with it, you're actually showing all the parts, which I'm really impressed. And I'm not just saying that just to say that. I'm really impressed with that.
Yeah, that makes it worse. He sounded better slow. Real slow. We're slowing you down, Ernie. Real slow.
Like, you're taking it.
This is Ernie without his Adderall. Oh, I'm sorry.
You're
I'm going to hell.
doing things that other
Ernie?
creators have never done in this case.
That's so funny. All right, Ernie, I'm done with you. I'm done, Ernie. Got to pick on Ernie for a little bit. Sorry, Ern. I couldn't help myself. Okay, what else do I got? Oh, that's Timothy Bear stuff. La 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 la. La 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 la. Why do I have Justin? Here's Wow Molly Sucky Sucky. I don't know what this is, but here it is. Oh, wait, I got it on slow.
No one's gonna give a fuck about you.
She talking
I'm
to
not giving you no fucking money.
who's she talking about?
You
Doug?
can suck more dick in there.
Oh my gosh.
Suck all the dick
Cover
you
your
can.
ears, Steven.
Get something like this and just now down on it. And just like, I love it. I love it in my mouth. I love it in my ass. I love all this shit.
Who? I can't remember who she's talking to. I can't remember who she's talking to. Lord Jesus. Jesus, take the wheel. Funny. I never go back and listen to my clips anymore. I got some funny clips, though. But yeah. I didn't clippity clip anything that Ernie said. I didn't need to. I did not need to. And yes, Ernie has had a rough life. He absolutely has. Does anybody watch anything about the Whitakers? The Whitaker family? Soft White Underbelly came out talking about them and was saying that they were a family from incest and stuff. And there's been some wild stuff going on there. But I didn't know if you guys even knew who they were for sure. For sure. Yeah, I need to just put these, I just need to put a lot of these clips out. But yeah, that was Candace going off on Frowny. Did you guys see Cam on White Boy Lockdown Radio's channel? Man, I don't know what they're going through, but, you know, for sure. Oh my God. I'm not sure what this one is. This is, this was about Ernie right here, but I'm not sure what it is. Okay, hold on. Oh, Ernie Shell and Don Wells phone conversation. But I don't know what this clip is for sure. I saw Cam, he was really, thank you, Deb. That's what I said. Last I seen Betty was getting OP on her niece, BJ, or trying to anyway. OP? What the fuck is OP? Getting other people? You been watching them, Steven? Well, there's a couple of men that's been helping them, and they've been doing really cool. Hey, Twister. I'm not sure what this is going to say.
Well, what I want to tell everybody is Candace is right there. Listen to this. Candace is right there listening to everything. And she's right there by his ear. He starts smacking her. He's like, get the hell out of the way, Candace. I can't hear shit. And then he throws a damn carton of cigarettes and nails her with it. It is funny as hell. He throws something, and you can hear Cam answered the phone. I think it was Cam that answered the phone. Cam, what's up there, Cam? You can come up. We can talk about it, bro. Come on, cracking cases. We want to crack those cases, old buddy. But anyway.
Ernie, you are funny. Yeah, there's an order of protection out. The Whitakers are getting an order of protection on Larry's daughter, BJ. I guess she's been, you know, doing the same old shit. For sure. I've been keeping up with it. But them guys have been doing remarkable with them. They really have. They are taking them independently. And, you know, Timmy seems to be thriving, just thriving with them men and them showing him things and teaching him things and doing things with him that he hadn't been able to do for years and years and years. It is really fucking special to watch, you guys. Let me see if I can find their channel. So it's called The Whitakers, West Virginia, I believe. And they are doing amazing work with them. It's called The Whitaker Family. and he was taking Betty to the courthouse. So I'll show you guys the channel. I don't want to play any other stuff. I mean, I might as well. I done ruined my life anyway. I'm sure they're going to get me somewhere. They always do. Yes, Benita. She's the one that said her dad passed when he didn't. Yes, Poppy. Yes. BJ said, BJ was calling Mark from Soft White Underbelly and telling him that her dad Larry passed away and she wanted him to buy her some clothes and I think pay for the funeral. Yes. And now these two people that are helping them, man, they're thriving. Let me show you guys Timmy and how well Timmy's doing. He is doing so flipping good. He bought him some books, and Timmy can actually read. Timmy can actually read. But Timmy is having so much fun. And they took him to the gym. You know, it's remarkable. It is just remarkable.
There are a lot of ways for toddlers to start learning.
Super proud of them for doing what they're doing.
All right. So, Timmy, say green, eggs, and ham. Bye.
They are?
Doctor, duck.
We'll have to drop the
turd.
link.
Seuss. There we go. Say.
See, Timmy can read. He just can't express himself. It's so sad. But I'm telling you guys, these guys, it's just a miracle that he took Betty and Lorraine and Larry and Timmy and Ray, all to, I think he had got an Airbnb to stay in for a week, and he took them all and let them all take showers, put on new clothes. Thank you, Flies. There's the link, you guys, if anybody's interested. And he took Lorraine and Betty to have their hair done. He took Ray to the barbershop. And these people are thriving, just thriving.
I am Sam.
See, Timmy can read. He just can't express the words that he's reading. I kind of agree with that some, Benita, because I'm not going to say anything about Mark from Soft White Underbelly. You know, his channel is based around doing interviews and different things like that. And he did not live in the state. He would go visit them. He raised a lot of money for them. And, you know, the money was supposed to be to help get a new home. And, you know, it didn't end up like that, I'll say. But this guy and the other guy lives closer. So they're actually in a position where they can physically go there and they can physically do things to help the family. They're in a position where there's nobody going to take their money this time. They live in Georgia. I am super impressed. I would love to talk to this guy. He might talk to me. Maybe I could give him a shout out and see if he'll come and talk with us. But I am just, every time I see the Whitakers and they're happy, and Lorraine was talking so much. Lorraine, she would hardly say anything. And I mean, you can just see Lorraine just flourish with these guys being around and helping them. Well, Mark was giving them the money. The money that he had been raising, Mark was giving them the money. So I'm not sure exactly what's wrong with Timmy. But you know, they've got some, some things going on there. So yeah. Well, I don't think it's that Mark didn't handle it well. I don't think that Mark was close enough to them to these guys are close enough that when money's asked for, that it's just not being given. My understanding is the money was going to Betty and her, it would be her niece, right? BJ would be her niece. And yeah, too many people took advantage of that money. Absolutely. So I'm not going to say what Mark did was bad or anything like that. But yeah, the money wasn't going, it wasn't going for what they were saying that it was going for. And they went through a lot of money very quickly. But these guys are a little bit closer. They can help control things a little bit more. So this time when BJ, I have to say allegedly, started harassing them for the money, my understanding, there was some physical touching going on, not touching as in weird touching, DV going on. And these guys actually took Betty to get a restraining order. So, no, it wasn't Mark's fault. It wasn't Mark's fault. And I think that, BJ was spending a lot of that money on substances is what was going on. So I at that time, I do believe that there were certain people who knew that Betty was handling that money and they were misusing it. They were misusing it. So it was really sad. But to see them thriving like this is just, fucking awesome. Awesome. It is the coolest thing.
What's that say? Hey. This right here? Okay. What is it? I am Sam. Yeah. All right. All right. Now it's the same thing. It's just backwards. Sam. I am. There you go.
And this is the thing. I know a lot of people that first started watching these guys. I know a lot of them were like, okay, here we go again. People, using the Whitakers to grift and things like that. This is not the case here. This is not the case. Yes, they are. Betty couldn't even remember if she had ever had a shower at all. Yeah, BJ had a problem. BJ's got a problem. in my opinion, BJ's got a problem. You know, Mark even offered her rehab. From my understanding, she didn't go. And this is the thing, a lot of people may not understand this. I personally do not know if Ernie Shell was doing math when he had his accident, but from my understanding, yes, BJ had a big math problem, and that is from I've not done it, but from my understanding, that substance is a very hard substance to get away from, and to even go into rehab to get off of that substance. It really takes a lot. It takes a lot. But most substances are like that. You know, my thing, as far as with Ernie, my thing is if he was doing math, I like I said before, I don't understand why he sabotages his life. Why he does that. I kind of think, this is just me, I don't care what anybody else thinks. I think he's got like a what is it? I just had it. It was just on my mind. It's like he, even though outwardly, you know, he's I love myself, you know, I'm this, I'm that. I really think that he, you know, he doesn't think highly of himself. Now I know some people are gonna be like, what the fuck? I mean, but it's true. I don't think that Ernie really thinks that highly of himself. And the thing with Ernie is he, without doing the shit that he's doing, I could see Ernie doing really good things. I really could. But he sabotages his fucking self every time. Every time. And it's sad to watch that happen. I think it's sad. You know, other people probably don't give a fuck, but you know, I think it's sad. But, you know, people are going to have their opinion about it however they want to. You know, like I said, one thing people needs to understand about the YouTube streets, there's history between a lot of these people. And if you just come in, you know, if you just come in and you're not understanding the history, you don't understand when you might go into a chat and they're talking about something, and you might say, oh no, da 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 da, and they're like, no, you don't know, or whatever. It's because they have history with these people. They have history with these people. So I mean, that's the truth. That is the honest truth. You too, Stephen. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate you, Stephen. And I do know that you're on my Facebook. I do see your little prayers and stuff. Well, I think this is just my opinion too. I think with BJ, she thought it was just going to be another Mark scenario. Another Mark scenario. And I think these people here, you know, maybe didn't know her that well, but I was really surprised when Betty willingly went to get that restraining order. So for real. But it's just good to see, people being so happy. It really is. Because I really don't sit here on YouTube and, listen to a lot of stuff. And it's not because I don't like the creators. I am subbed to so many people. I am subbed to so many different communities and so many different people. And I'm always finding new people. Flies is always, dropping a link. And I'm like, well, who's that? I don't know who them people are. But it's cool to do that. Even if I'm not watching them all the time, I'm going to stay subbed to them. It takes a lot for me to unsub from somebody. And, over the last month, yeah, I've unsubbed from a few people. And, hey, with bug spray. And I will never sub back up to those people ever. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I don't know when I'm just pushed to a certain point, I just block people out of my life. I do. If somebody does me shitty, I'm not going back for more at all. And let me tell you about Lips. I was always nice to Lips, no matter what she fucking said. I always tried to treat her like a human being. And that's on me. That's my fucking fault for doing that. I should have never have, treated her like a human being. For real. And so I block her out of my life. I don't need to listen to her. I don't care what she has to say. You can go all around YouTube. People will show you content and tell you all about her. I've gotten to the point on YouTube. It only takes one time with me now for, people to fucking fuck with me or disrespect me when there's not any reason to fucking disrespect me. And, to each their own. They can all hang out together for all I care. It's not changing my life any. Not none at all. Not none at all. But we're all grown adults. Just because somebody does something you don't like, I don't know. To each their own. To each their fucking own. And the majority of the time, yes, I do have receipts. I could drop shit all day long on YouTube showing so much shit. But, I'm just, that's not me. I'm not like that. I'm just not. My purpose isn't going to go around YouTube to fucking say things that's going to hurt someone or say things that, that are going to get people into fights and shit. I'm not a repeater of shit that people say to me, because people get angry sometimes and they will say things. And that's not, that's just a human emotion. But when they're doing it just to be mean and spiteful and fucking hateful, no, I don't need that shit. I don't want a person like that in my life. I really don't. Absolutely not. I don't need it at all. My channel, like I said, it's been slow growing. I appreciate everybody There's been a lot of people that have been with me since the beginning. Since the beginning. And I appreciate you guys. I do, hanging out with me. And, you know, because you guys are my people. Hell, I was looking at, when I was pulling up that haunted picture the Fly sent me, oh, hell. Me and Fly started talking back in, what was it? Like early 2023 or something. I believe it was like really early 2023, or it could even been before that. No, it had to have been before that. 22. I think it was 22. For sure. But something else I said. Yeah, long before I had a channel, yeah. Damn, Poppy. Girl, you are my peep. I adore Poppy. Poppy has been here forever. I adore Poppy. I do. Poppy is a keeper. She's a keeper, she is. But it's the fact that what happens on YouTube a lot that I see, and this may not be, you know, this may not be everybody, but what I see is people who are having conversations with other people and they act like they're their friends. Then they get these people to open up and talk about different things that maybe somebody on YouTube's doing to them or something like that. And you better understand that the majority of these people are not your fucking friends. The minute that they get mad at you, they're going to try to cause you all kinds of fucking problems. As for me, I don't cause problems. I am not a problem causer. I have no desire to take my channel and use it to cause other people fucking problems. Now, I fucking could. Hey. Yeah, hang on. Where's my card? Hang on, hang on. Okay. Oh, thank you, Mr. A. I appreciate you. I know I only need one more sub to get to 2,000. One more sub is all I need. H is usually the one that keeps me posted on my sub count. Well, I do get angry. I mean, I don't think I really get angry. Disappointed, I think. Yeah, sometimes I get pissed. I get feisty. But I think it's more of a disappointment. I get really disappointed. And I need to quit doing that. You know, people are going to be people. You know, that's just the way they are. Hell no, if I got angry, the whole fucking world would know it. They would know it. But, you know, people are going to be people. And that's why I don't go around looking for people who's talking shit about me. I have no reason to. Yeah, only if you use my No, well, that's the thing. Andrew knew that I told him a while back, don't use my content. After he done the shit to me that he fucking did to me, don't use my fucking content. Ask me first. Now, he's trying to say he did ask me while me and I guess him and there's Cletus. Okay, Cletus. Yes, Cletus Von Pelt. That is one of my buddies. I ain't seen you forever. I haven't seen you forever. But no, I mean, seriously. I have so fucking much shit that I could put out. But you know, some of the shit I don't care about. I mean, a lot of it's just petty shit. Petty fucking shit. But yeah, I mean, they'll get on 3-4-way fucking phone calls, and it's like, do you really think I'm stupid? Hey, Limp Noodle Tiger, I don't know. I'll have to go look. I don't know. Let me go look. They may not tell me while I'm live that it's up to 2,000. We will have a party. Once I get to 2,000, we're going to have a party. Party. Not yet. I probably have to end this live, maybe. It'll take a while. But we will have a party, Limp Noodle Tiger. We will. For sure. But yeah, Cletus Von Pelt actually has an email account. That's where all of the tattletale information is supposed to go. If you want to tattletale on anybody, send it to Cletus. Thank you, Vanita, because that was very important. That's very important to me, that I don't do what other people want me to do. And I'm not going to. My channel will never be done in a way that other people want me to. And I've ran into some problems with that because people, just assume that, if you're associated with them or, hanging out with them, and they automatically think that you're supposed to do your channel on their terms. I don't care who it is, what creator it is. Never do what you set out to do for your channel on anybody else's terms at all. I'm saying, don't do it. It doesn't work out real well. It really doesn't. But maybe it'll show up tomorrow. If it does, we might have us a little roasty roast. I love doing roast, but let me tell you guys something. People get shitty. Some people, if you were to roast them, they would cop a fucking attitude. Why are you making fun of me? Well, a roast is a roast is a roast. And let me tell you something. When I do a roast, the next roast I do, I'm going to do a really fun roast. And then the person who sent my one roast to TBI, maybe we'll do a roast for TBI. Maybe we'll do that. And then you'll have a reason to send my roast to TBI. That will be fun. I roast myself, or Mr. Nobody does it. I like Mr. Nobody. He hasn't been over here for a while. But I like Mr. Nobody. You're nobody till somebody loves you. That's what I would sing to him. I know, sent a fucking roast of mine to TBI. In that roast, I don't think I was really roasting Crystal. I was kind of roasting what she was saying. And she was talking about Andy Bernard having a wanker in his mouth. I mean, it was fucking hilarious. And they sent it to TBI. And I'm like, why the fuck are you sending it to TBI? Actually, if I could find it, I would pull it up. Yeah. So maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe that's what we'll do. For real. For real, for real. Maybe, hey, I know what we can try to do. We could try to do a roast on some creators, and then they can send it to TBI. That is so funny. Yeah, send a roast where somebody's talking about somebody else having a wanker in their mouth. Who the fuck does that? Who the fuck does that? But that's the way these fucking people are. For sure. It's like, why'd you fucking go back 5 fucking months to try to find a roast that I did after you fucking kept getting a hold of me and saying, I want you to pull up my content. Here's my channel. Here's my password. Can you take it and prove that so-and-so is lying? And, you know, put the facts out there about some stuff. And I said, no, I'm not doing it. Not at all. No, I don't play that. And I'm glad I didn't. I didn't have time for it anyway. But I'm glad I didn't. I don't give a shit about that. Fucking people. Fucking users. They will try to use you for anything they can fucking use you for. For real. No, I sent that to TBI. You're going to be getting an email. I'm still waiting on the email, too. I ain't got no email. Where's the email? For sure. Send you, yeah, beef is expensive. It is expensive. A freaking lot. A lot. Yeah, there's my email. There's my email. It is on my about page. For sure. I'm still waiting on that email. Yeah, they were talking weird shit. I don't know. I can't find the comment now. I kind of hate that because I'm not a comment person. But if it's in my notification, I'll look at it and either send you guys a heart or a wave or, you know, try to tell you how much I appreciate y'all. But I can't find it because sometimes people delete it after they put it on there. No reason to use people. I'm happy what I have. Yeah, I'm happy with what I have now. I mean, yeah, I'm a human being. I've been through some really hard stuff over the last year and a half. I mean, well, basically a year and a month. And it has been really hard for me. And I'm very appreciative of, you know, my you guys and, you know, people who has really, you know, been very kind to me and hung out with me, even, you know, through all my emotions. You guys have been here with me. And, you know, that means a lot to me. I'm really blessed. I'm really blessed to have you guys in my life for sure. And like I said, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but, you know, there's times when I just cut people out of my life and don't think about them or, you know, I just end it. I just end it. I really don't. I don't watch their content anymore. And that's about it. Just completely block them out of my life. Once something is done, it's done. It's done. For sure. But life is a real thing, and we're all going through different stuff, and but a lot of times you can just talk about things and move on from it, and then other times there's just not any moving on from it. And I'm not into sitting every day and bickering and fighting with people. I'm not into it. I'm really not. But like I said, some of these people, if you ever speak to them, they will tell you everything about anybody that they're having a conversation with. They really will. So my only advice is don't talk shit about other people, no matter who it is. Oh, I don't see it either. No, you're fine, Mr. A. You gave me one time. Maybe it's just not showing up. I mean, that is one thing. I hope they're not robbing you. I hope not. I mean, I'm on here because I want to be on here. And I have if I have to ask for a little assistance, it bothers me so freaking bad. It bothers me so bad. I would rather be able to handle everything on my own. Now, of course, I appreciate everything that that you guys, help me with, or the cash apps, or the memberships, and oh, here we got another sound. Huh. Well, isn't that something? We got a bunch of sounds. Membership, I can send. Why not the super stickers? I don't know, honey. I really don't. You should have gotten an email. Oh, you did? Hang on, let me see. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up here and see. Maybe it just didn't show. Dashboard. Okay. Yes, I am at $19.99. Hold on. There's my memberships. Let's go to analytics here. Go to revenue. Supers and gifts. Super chat. Okay, wait, I gotta pull up a. Let's see, hold on. Why isn't it showing me? Supers and gifts. No, the last one I have is Sister Callie. And before that, Poppy. I don't see it. I don't see it on here unless it won't show up until I'm done with my live, maybe. But it should have popped up there. Yeah, check into it because I wouldn't want them taking your money. For sure. Not at all. No, no, no. All right, I got 15 minutes left. We talked about a little bit about everything. Oh, was the Whitaker supposed to come on? Hang on, we'll see if they're doing a live right now. Oh, they are.
Expectations, but that's
okay. So the Whitakers are live right now. I don't want to show their live while they're live. So I'm gonna watch the Whitakers. But thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. I know that we started out talking about some really horrible stuff. But of course, then we end up kind of having fun with it. And but I just want you guys to remember too that you guys do what you have to do for yourselves, for your own mental health. And if it means that you just have to block and walk away for your own sake, there's nothing wrong with doing that. But I'm one shy of 2,000, and we're going to have a roast, and I know exactly who I want to roast. I know exactly who I want to roast. But we'll have some fun, I can guarantee you that. Because I'm ready to have some fun. Wow, Benita. That is so cool. I made a picture of it. Where'd you make a picture of it at? On your channel? Drop the link for me and I'll look. Oh, you got it on your thing. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me look. Because you sent me that one time. I bet it just hasn't went through yet, Mr. A. It's the only thing I can figure. For real. Okay, hold on. Yes, you need to... I'll see if it goes through or not. We got to get that taken care of. I'm sorry that happened. I am. Okay, if they'll transfer it back, for sure. For sure. Let me know, though, so I can, if they don't, I'll get a hold of YouTube myself and ask them what's going on. So, you think it's your device? Yeah, it could be. Because remember, that's happened before, and then you got it back, so. All right, my ass is off here. I'm going to watch the Whitakers. I want to find out what they did with BJ, because I think she was going to jail. I think BJ was going to jail, I think. So I do appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much. You guys are what made my channel what it is today. And we've pretty much stayed firm on, you guys have helped me keep my channel what I wanted it to be about the whole time. And I cannot thank you guys enough for that. I really can't. So Yeah, she was in jail for stealing copper. Yes, yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't understand that, Mr. A. All right, you guys go do you. Have a great evening. Peace out. I will catch you guys later. And even if I don't get that one new sub, we're going to have some fun. I can promise you that. All right, peace out, everybody. Have a great one. And I do appreciate all you guys. Thank you. Peace out.